Hi, so here we are in our fourth clip. First of all, we had the workshops of our artwork piece. At this part was super funny to create an artwork piece that later on will represent me. It wasn't complicated for me to choose what I'll do because dancing is what I've done for years. So I was sure that dancing is what I wanted to do. The most difficult part was when I had to decide which part of me this choreography would represent. In the end, I decided to merge two aspects of my life, like my public side and my inner side, and to create a choreography that represents my personality. So after all this process, I decided to create a choreography that represents my personality, and I felt comfortable doing it. I have high expectation of this because since I got a place at this university, I've been talking about how much I love dancing, but nobody had seen me dancing. Furthermore, nervousness was a constant feeling till seconds before my presentation, but 50 seconds started the presentation and I felt happy and gleeful because I was doing what I love the most. But the whole thing wasn't about me. There were my classmates and my friends presenting and talking about their lives. It was hard every time that I saw somebody crying because I wanted to hug them, but I thought that if I hug them, they are going to start to cry more. So I decided not to do it, and when I wanted to give my opinion, I couldn't because I was so overwhelmed, and if I started to talk, I was going to cry. So I preferred to shut up and to deal with that. Furthermore, it was shocking to realize all these struggles that my classmates passed through or even are passing through. In some cases, there were problems with their parents, beauty, or even with their whole life. But no matter what was the problem, I always wanted to help them. But in some cases, I cannot do anything because it is further than just saying you can get over this shit. It is deeper than that. And believe me, I still thinking how can I help them. I need to realize that something slips away and I cannot do anything even if I want to or I have all the disposal to do it. I love these kinds of activities since you are available to show your talent. It goes miles away from tests. I think that a test doesn't take in account your skills because they determine some knowledge according to a context, and you can memorize something and get a 7, but memorizing it is not learning because you are not passing through the whole process that constitutes learning. So being available to dance for me, a kinesthetic person, was tremendously helpful. And for them who were visual or auditives, creating a piece of art according to their abilities was highly remarkable. I don't know how I'll do, but I don't want to evaluate with tests. Maybe a paper would be more helpful than a test because you are going to do research. So far that would be more helpful than a test because you're going to apply all your knowledge, and also you can be creative in a paper, and sometimes creativity it is perfect. Finally, thank you, Leo. Thank you for giving me this opportunity of self-discovering, of presenting, of everything. This course will be one of the most important in my life, and believe me, I am so grateful right now. So thank you very much. So see you in the next see you in the next video journal.